Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans second season, or you could call it Keto Senshi Gundam鉄血の Orphens second season, which is on episode 9. Now, this episode right here, not too bad. And a lot of things have been popped up here and there, and it looks like to me it might be, this episode might be a little simple for me, so the recap might be a little bit short, but I will talk about what future events could possibly happen, even after seeing the freaking preview of the next episode, you know? So if anything else, let's just get this started. Okay, we have to it that everyone's back on Mars except for Takaki, of course, himself, because we all know he quit in last week's episode, so I just find that, oh well, it's a goodbye. And Hush, on the other hand, seems to be more tolerant than usual and not being like all this stooped up arrogant guy I thought he would be, and might cause Tekadon some trouble after what just happened, how he acted at the very beginning of the second season. I was kind of concerned and so forth, but I'm really glad that I don't have to have that kind of concern anymore. And I really hope it doesn't happen and slap me in the butt, you know? So anyways, we have to it that things are still looking pretty good for now, for the time being. We get to see a couple new mobile suits or possible suits here and there. We get to see one that's called the King's Throne, I believe, and another one that's known to be Gundam Floras, you know? But after seeing people train such as Mide and Chad, along with Miribit and the old man, which I forgot the guy's name, apparently those two are dating in this episode. Or should I say they were dating. Which is to my surprise, honestly. I didn't expect the old guy who's the mechanics for Tekadon to be dating Meribit, you know? Even so, doesn't really matter. Although, Meribit does have concerns about the Gundam frame they just found, you know? Because they already have Barbatos and Gusin, which is the two machines that they have. And they say, she's concerned that these mobile suits with the names of demons are converging to Tekadon, which is to her concern. So, the third mobile suit is known as Gundam Floras, I think. Or however you pronounce it correctly, you know? So, this Gundam Floras or something that's pretty much shown up in Tekadon, I don't know who's gonna pilot that, but I have my hopes up for Mide Hush, possibly. And you guys might be saying, why do you have hopes with that guy since you were suspicious with him from the very start of second season? Why would you want that guy to pilot the suit? To see his determination and wanting to get stronger, possibly in a memory for his friend, despite his behavior, which I had suspicions on, I think he might be worthy to pilot that thing as long as he trains hard. Because this thing, a Gundam frame, is a high expectation thing, you know? We know that Mikazuki pilots Barbatos and Akihiro pilots the Gusin. So we all know that Floros has to go to someone who might be worthy, I don't know why I'm saying worthy, of piloting this thing. Whoever it is has to be a very good pilot and hopefully show commitment and usefulness in the battlefield. But we do get to see couple scenes here and there involving politics about Teiwaz along with Naze telling them what's been happening with Orga accepting the deal with Gallahorn and McGillis, you know? They were kind of suspicious about this because they know McGillis guy is a little sneaky or suspicious to them, you know? Sorry for saying the word suspicious 2 times, you know? Forgive me. Anyways, we have to it that they do not like the fact that Orga did not consult to them beforehand, and Naze, on the other hand, decides to try to take care of it. And therefore, Naze does tell Orga, one last time, this is the last time I'll forgive you with the smile, okay? I can't betray this guy, and you know that. Orga, therefore, understands that, and we get to see that this guy, let's see here, is starting to make his move very soon. The guy with the mask or something, we all know that. The scene between Mide and Mikazuki, it seems to me like Hush decides to study under Mikazuki, which Mikazuki finds annoying. But I'm really glad Hush decides to like be under the tutelage or tutoring of Mikazuki, you know, because I'm pretty sure he'll learn a lot from him and maybe understand how to be a better pilot on the battlefield, you know, because he was totally useless that one time when it came back to Earth, and there is no freaking denying that. Even Mikazuki told him to get the hell out of his way, you know. So this shows a lot that Mide is not that kind of a person, which I thought he might be. So I look forward to see how he grows, you know. And we had to it that our little boy who's training himself hard. I forgot his name. I think it's Masride. The kid with the little orange hair and he has one whisker or one alasvegia surgery. Apparently he is working hard and training himself to the point where he has to like get stronger because Takaki did leave and it's up to him to lead the junior club. And therefore we have to it that Orga is talking to the commander of Gallahorn, well, not McGillis if anything, but he also tells Orga there's no turning back right now. This whole ship is all yours to bear, and of course Orga says you're really overestimating us this badly. Although the commander of the ship or something, or the person who's talking to Orga tells him like, yeah, we have high expectations of you, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know you want to go back to Mars and see how they're doing, but I'm gonna say this for the time being. You can't turn your back right now. We all have to defeat Rastel, which I know he is the freaking antagonist of the second season, and he will be, because like the way how his actions were, along with like what he's been doing behind the scenes and so forth, and want to take down Gallahorn or possibly McGillis himself, he pretty much is known to. He, most of all, we all know that, and I'm repeating myself again, is the antagonist of the second season, and I'm pretty sure he'll continue doing so to be that way. But I'm pretty sure the secondary antagonist as well shall be this person named Vidar, which his name was revealed, you know. But before I get into Vidar or something, which I mean I talked about him that much, we have to it that Kudelia is talking to someone to finance her company or something, you know, which is something really difficult to understand because I'm not good with politics, and I've never been, because I never understood the system, and freaking I'm never good with like certain dealings that never had so much relations anyway. But anyways, as the episode continues with its own procedure, we have to it that Kudelia is already on the verge of like she's really desperate right now, possibly, you know, the way how she asked someone to finance her. But this guy who's been playing chess or something by himself, I feel like that is a symbolism of what plans is about to happen, possibly being backstabbed or something, or putting the pieces in place. That chess scene, I think I just symbolized it as a part way to say, I'm about to stab you in the back soon, so you better watch yourself. I hope you're prepared for that kind of thing, which I highly doubt he'd be thinking about that, but who knows. After a certain, 18 minutes, we do get to see a mobile suit battle, and we get to see a mobile suit training battle or something, you know? And apparently this mobile suit whatsoever is called Vidar, which is apparently the same name as the person in the mask, you know? Which I believe he will be the secondary antagonist to Tekadon, you know? Besides, Commander Rastal, which I know he is the antagonist there, I think Vidar might be the secondary antagonist, because we do get hints of who he really is eventually. And I think we all can guess who he is, you know? Because when he hears McGillis and Tekadon, he rages. And when he says he's doing this all for revenge, this gives out another hint who he truly is. And we all could guess who he is, obviously. And I'm pretty sure, we all could, say that his name, but I don't want to be too right on that, you know? So I'll wait till it is actually revealed, and if it is, well, it shouldn't be too much of a surprise anyway, unless you always analyze it and took a look into it carefully. Eventually, after the battle and so forth, we have to it that McGillius talks to Ardia, or that little girl, or Galileo's little sister, or whatever her name is. Apparently, we have to it that Galileo did not live out to have a good childhood, or he was never ever happy because he was looked down upon, you know. But he looked at a certain book that that's called the Agnika Kairu in this book of the ideas of Agnika Kairu. As he knows, Gjallarhorn could make a world where humans can be humans, you know, and so forth, you know. And McGillis says he wants to use Gjallarhorn to make a world where humans could be treated equally or be treated as humans, you know. So it looks like to me we know what McGillis's goal is, besides like reforming Gjallarhorn, but use it to make people see a couple things here and there, you know. And something about freaking McGillis liking Almeria, which is the girl's name apparently, which is his fiance, which I find really freaking disturbing, but you know, it is what it is. I don't even know why I find that. Yeah. Anyways, it seems like McGillis is about to go into the next stages of his plan, you know. And as for the others, we have to it that seeing the preview of the next episode, it looks like to me, I believe whatever that group is that Rastel's units or subordinates are about to start causing some trouble. And of course, we do see the preview of that next episode does show some parts of a possible Gundam frame, and it looks like to me that Rastel's unit is about to make some possible war or fight right now over it possibly. I don't know what the issue is, but one thing was sure: there's no way to run away. Sorry for this recap to be very long. I thought it might be short, but I guess I talked about and analyzed too many things for too long anyway. So, yeah, anyways, episode was pretty cool. Get to see a couple new mobile suits, a Gundam frame Flores, and then seeing how, seeing the preview of the next episode, it looks like a battle might be happening. Though it may not be, it could be highly unlikely because, Tekadon's not really, wasn't prepared for that. So, those guys might steal something. The, Rastel subordinates might steal something from them on Mars, which I will find disturbing because hell no, you don't go on my property and steal something from me, you know? So if anything else, that's about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm Alpha Zitto. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-doo.